Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Sharing is caring and assisting others is known to help reduce anxiety. We love to share and recently handed out a dose of care. Let's take a look.
Introducing Panado Pediatric Syrup 5ml sachets. They're really convenient to pack and easy to use, so you're always prepared for pain and fever, anytime, anywhere. They say to rescue is not just a doing word, but it's a forever promise. Today we acknowledge the Karoo Animal Protection Society for their unselfish giving and caring for animals in various rural communities in the Little Karoo. Colette, can you tell me a little bit more about why KAPS was created?
When I saw the plight of all the dogs and cats, well, the farm animals around me on the farms, I realized they needed help. They needed dipping, treatment against parasites. There were no vets, there are no vets in the areas, and there were no welfare societies either. So I've taken all the towns that have got really no help at all, and I started as a one-man band, dipping and organising sterilising clinics. That's our passion, to sterilise and keep the numbers down, because in that way we actually decrease the cruelty tremendously.
And over and above that, what other services do you provide as a mobile service?
Oh, as a mobile service, we drive around every day and we see to deworming, parasite treatment, dipping, we give food, we take injured animals to the vets when it's necessary. A lot of animals are badly injured or very old and they need euthanasia, and we are now able to provide that service as well.
Now, Colette, where exactly are you located and how many various animals do you care for?
Well, we're located in the mountains just outside Barrydale, about 5 kilometres outside, and at the moment we have 10 donkeys, 3 bulls that we rescued as tiny calves, and about 18 dogs at the moment.
And Colette, you did mention that originally you started as a one-man band, but you can't do all of this alone. So can you tell me about the team that you work with and the part they play?
Francois is a part-time inspector from Swellendam. He comes with me and we follow up on all the complaints and all the cruelty cases that we must go and see to. Most of the animals we see have not been treated. They can actually spread those diseases to the children. Playing with children, they can pass through the parasites, and by actually helping the animals, you're helping the population as well, keep them healthy, and the children realize that animals are their friends.
Not only do you care for the animals, but you also care for their owners. Why is sharing a dose of care so important to you?
Well, sharing a dose of care with the animals and the people is very important because the two are very interlinked, and by helping the animals we're helping the owners, because a lot of them do care for the animals and they just can't afford the treatments that they need, and we don't wait for them to come to us. We are proactive. We are moving around in the community every day. We go door to door, we go farm to farm, and we check on every owner and every animal as we go in our areas.
And it clearly is important to share a dose of care. So would you then encourage others to share a dose of care?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's very important for people to share a dose of care with them. For me, it's animals, because they are the most helpless and the most vulnerable.
Caring for an animal is as important as caring for a family member or friend. And I'm so happy to announce that Panado has seen the care that you show on a daily basis, so much so that they want to share a dose of care with you to the value of 5,000 Rand.
Amazing.
How will this dose of care help you continue doing the incredible work that you do?
Well, it's going to help tremendously towards the food bill. We donate food as we go every day to all the dogs that are needy.
Where there is caring and where there is giving, Afternoon Express loves to get in on the action. So much so that they've given you an opportunity to pay it forward, and I believe you nominated your friend Jeanette.
Yes, Jeanette has been a great help in Ladysmith. She's the only person there that helps with the fostering and the stray animals and injured animals. Weekends when a dog gets injured or a cat, she'll take it to Oudtshoorn, which is the nearest vet, for treatment or whatever. So she's our link in Ladysmith.
Well, Jeanette, I'm happy to announce that Afternoon Express is doubling up on the care and would like to share a dose of care with you to the value of 5,000 Rand.
I appreciate that.
How does it feel to receive this dose of care?
It feels absolutely wonderful. It helps so much for food for the animals, and there's so many starving dogs. And we'll also go towards, I would love to open a pound there as well, and Lady Smith to help collect more with stray animals and stuff like that.
Well, in Zulu, ladies, I would say, siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Today was a reminder to keep extending our care and reaching out to help. After all, the passion of rescuing animals truly reveals the highest dynamic of the human soul. Just as South Africans rely on Panado for their family's relief from everyday pain or fever, so our most vulnerable turn to wonderful human beings or organizations for relief when they are most in need. And this August to October on Afternoon Express, show your appreciation for the work they do by using the hashtag PanadoSA and hashtag A Dose of Care to nominate one of them for a 5,000 Rand dose of care, plus another 5,000 Rand for them to pass on that dose of care. T's and C's apply.
That was heartwarming. A dose of care always goes a long way.